Welcome to Insider Patriot Hub, the hub for all things American politics and beyond. Whether you're a political enthusiast or just getting started on your journey of civic engagement, you're in the right place. Before we dive into the latest insights, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're here to bring you in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and a front-row seat to the political pulse of the nation. Your support means the world to us. So if you find our content valuable, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share our channel with fellow patriots. In a recent legal showdown, Donald Trump's lawyer, John Sauer, faced intense questioning from Judge Florence Pan regarding the controversial concept of presidential immunity, PI. Sauer ultimately conceded a significant point, that presidents can be criminally prosecuted for official acts. This admission came as he acknowledged that impeachment and conviction in the Senate can trigger the right to prosecute. The development unfolded during a hearing on Trump's request to dismiss special counsel Jack Smith's election subversion case. Trump's defense hinges on the argument that all his actions, both before and after the election, fall under his official duties as president, granting him immunity from prosecution. University of Texas law professor Lee Kowarski provides insight into the tough sell Trump's legal team faces. One notable exchange involved Judge Pan questioning Sauer about the criminal responsibility of a president ordering the assassination of a political rival. Despite the inherent illegality of such an act, Sauer maintains that a president cannot be criminally held responsible unless impeached and convicted. This case is being presented before a three-judge panel consisting of Judges Pan, J. Michelle Childs, and Karen LaCraft Henderson at the Washington, D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. The proceedings have prompted legal experts like Kowarski to reflect on the influence of partisanship, emphasizing how it can sway perceptions of truth even in the face of extraordinary circumstances. In a dramatic courtroom face-off, Donald Trump's attorney, John Sauer, ignited a legal firestorm at the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. Sauer argued that any ruling against Trump's presidential immunity would unleash the floodgates, plunging all former and future presidents into the perilous waters of prosecution. Picture this. Sauer painted a MAGA dream scenario where post-presidency Joe Biden could face prosecution in Texas over alleged mismanagement of the border. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to Sauer, Barack Obama might be on the hook for murder charges over drone strikes, and George W. Bush could face legal repercussions for false information in the Iraq war debacle. Worried about the repercussions, the panel's senior judge Karen Henderson raised a crucial question. How can we deny Trump immunity while safeguarding the presidency from potential retaliatory prosecutions against future leaders? Assistant Special Counsel James Pierce fired back with a two-pronged response. First, he argued that post-presidency prosecution has been on the table since the days of Richard Nixon, and the so-called floodgates have yet to result in retaliation. Pierce's second point rested on the uniqueness of Trump's alleged transgressions, emphasizing the need for a mechanism to prosecute the subversion of the democratic republic and the electoral system. Never before has a sitting president faced such damning allegations involving private individuals and the abuse of power to fundamentally subvert the system. Pierce warns that without a means to address such a scenario, the consequences could be nothing short of chilling. Buckle up for a legal roller coaster as we dive into the explosive battle over presidential immunity. In the ongoing legal saga surrounding former President Donald Trump, a pivotal phrase has emerged: the outer perimeter of presidential duties. Trump's legal team contends that virtually all his actions, including those related to the January 6, 2021 insurrection, fall within this outer perimeter, forming the crux of his claim to presidential immunity. However, a growing chorus of voices rejects the notion that a president should be deemed above the law. Critics argue that the position alone should not shield any conduct from potential prosecution. In a recent civil case related to January 6th, the federal appeals court in D.C. dismissed Trump's immunity claim, citing the Supreme Court's stance that absolute presidential immunity only extends as far as the outer perimeter of a president's official responsibility. The court emphasized that a president often, but not always, acts officially when addressing matters of public concern. Representative Jamie Raskin, a Democrat and lawyer, dismisses Trump's immunity request as a ridiculous claim, asserting that it implies a president can commit any crime without consequence while in office. While the Supreme Court rejected special counsel Jack Smith's request for a fast-track decision on Trump's immunity claim, the ultimate decision rests with SCOTUS after the federal appeals court ruling. If the Supreme Court favors Trump's claim, critics warn of the potential consequences. An all-powerful President Joe Biden, seemingly above the law, with a year left in his term. Political critic Keith Olbermann raises the stakes, suggesting that if the Supreme Court rules in favor of Trump, it could make Biden omnipotent. And that wraps up another insightful journey through the corridors of power here at Insider Patriot Hub. We hope you enjoyed gaining a deeper understanding of American politics. Before you go, there's a quick call to action we'd love you to consider. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our latest content. Your support is what keeps us going, so share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might find it valuable. Let's grow this community of engaged citizens together.